This episode, along with hundreds of others from Calaroga Shark Media, is available without commercials. Just look for the banner on your Apple Podcast app to subscribe and try it free for a month.
Calaroga Shark Media.
Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. The royal family has announced that they will be postponing certain engagements in light of the upcoming general election, which Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has called for July 4th. In a statement, the King and Queen expressed their intention to avoid any appearances that may divert attention or distract from the election campaign, in accordance with normal procedure during such times. While the King and Queen's scheduled appearances at the D-Day 80th anniversary events in Portsmouth and Normandy in June are expected to proceed as planned, other carefully planned engagements in the royal diaries will be disrupted. The royal family has sent their sincere apologies to those who may be affected by these changes. The announcement serves as a reminder of the Crown's integral role in Parliament. Despite the King's requirement to remain above politics, the King is responsible for appointing prime ministers, approving bills, and dissolving Parliament. The late Queen Elizabeth II saw 15 different prime ministers in 18 general elections during her long reign. Charles has already had 2 prime ministers since his accession to the throne: Liz Truss, who served the shortest stint in British history, and Rishi Sunak, who was appointed just 6 weeks after the King took the throne. Following the election, the King will either reappoint Sunak or formally invite a new incumbent to form a government. The Prime Minister revealed that he had spoken with the King earlier on Wednesday to inform him of his decision to call a general election, and the King agreed to the request for the dissolution of Parliament. The two met in person at Buckingham Palace for around 15 minutes in the King's private audience room in place of their usual weekly meeting. Royal author Ingrid Seward expressed surprise at the Palace's decision to postpone royal engagements during the election campaign. Seward noted to Newsweek that some people have an opinion of Prince William being work-shy, although she personally disagrees with this assessment. She believes that the public will find it odd that the royal family is postponing engagements during the election period. Despite the postponement for some engagements, there may still be events on Prince William's schedule. No announcement has been made yet regarding the state visit by the Emperor and Empress of Japan in June, and a decision is still pending on whether the King's birthday parade, Trooping the Colour, will proceed as planned. The latter event involves military participation and is led by the government. As the election campaign unfolds, the royal family's decision to step back from certain engagements will likely continue to generate discussion and speculation among the public and royal commentators alike. The relationship between Prince Harry and Prince William appears to have suffered another blow, as sources claim that Harry declined his save-the-date invitation to the Duke of Westminster's wedding after learning that William would be taking on a leading role as an usher. The wedding, set to take place on June 7th at Chester Cathedral, will see Hugh Grosvenor marry Olivia Henson in what has been dubbed a royal wedding in all but name, due to the expected high level of royal attendance. According to sources to The Express, Prince Harry felt sidelined by the decision to bring William into a prominent role at the wedding, which led to him declining the invitation. William was asked to take up a leading role in the wedding, and that's what triggered Harry to decline an invitation. It was the final nail in the coffin. Harry was very close to Hugh growing up, so everyone thought it would have been him taking up a leading role, not William. The decision has come as a surprise to many, as Prince Harry and Hugh Grosvenor were known to be close friends. A friend of the pair described the situation as incredibly sad, noting that Harry had attended Hugh's 21st birthday party and had even travelled to Africa with him. The source also pointed out that Harry and Hugh are closer in age, whereas William is 8 or 9 years older, making Harry's absence all the more surprising. Last year, initial reports suggested that Prince Harry had been snubbed from the event, but a source close to the Sussexes clarified that both Meghan and Harry had received invitations, but had jointly decided to decline. While this statement ended speculation about a possible face-to-face reunion between the brothers at the wedding, it has left many questioning the true reasons behind Harry's decision, aside from the obvious awkwardness with his family. As the relationship between Prince Harry and Prince William shows no signs of improving, the Duke of Westminster's wedding appears to have become another source of tension between the two brothers, further highlighting the deep rift that has developed within the royal family. Separately, time will tell if Kate appears. A source tells The Express, William and Kate are both on the guest list, and there have been no declining her invitation, but that might be because they have spoken informally. A lot is still up in the air with the Wales family. Were that to be Kate's first public appearance back, it could overshadow the wedding. In a longer piece in the Daily Mail, Rebecca English slipped in a mention that, encouragingly, I've been told by multiple sources that the Princess of Wales herself has been seen out and about more in recent weeks, although Kensington Palace has made it clear that Kate will not be returning to work until she has had the green light from doctors. And don't expect George to attend either, despite Hugh Grosvenor being one of George's 4 godfathers, alongside William's pal William Van Cutsem, former private secretary Jamie Lothar Pinkerton, and family friend Oliver Baker. Royal commentator Emily Nash George will not be attending, and no, it's not some sort of designated heir protection scheme. She explains, the wedding is on a school day, so I don't think we'll see any of the younger royals there. You save a bit of cash if you get married on a Friday. Palace Intrigue will be right back. There are initial reports that Harry and Meghan are considering a trip to Ghana. Tom Sykes, royal editor for the Daily Beast, told The Express that the Nigeria trip was a bittersweet reminder of what might have been if only a way could have been found to keep the couple in the royal tent. A source tells the Mirror, there is already a lot of talk and excitement in Ghana. Everyone is so keen for Harry and Meghan to come and experience the great culture and warmth. A royal expert claims Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's Nigeria trip was very dangerous. Royal watcher Richard Eden expressed his concerns about the Sussexes' trip to the West African nation. Eden claimed that there is great concern in diplomatic circles about Harry and Meghan visiting countries without the control and monitoring typically provided by the Foreign Office for royal trips. He argued that since stepping down as senior royals in January 2020, the couple is open to being manipulated by foreign governments who may not have the interests at heart of Britain or America. With the royals largely sidelined until the July 4th election, with the notable exceptions of the wedding and trooping the colour, it remains to be seen if Harry and Meghan will grab the spotlight. Wasn't she selling jam or something? Whatever happened with that? And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify, Apple, or your app of choice. Write us a review, hit those 5 stars, and you can now get this show commercial free as an Apple Premium subscriber. Just hit that banner on the Apple app, and you can try it free for a month. And you also get hundreds and hundreds of other episodes from Calaroga Shark Media, along with our special subscriber-only edition of Deep Crown that comes out every Sunday. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue, and good times.